we'd like to welcome you to Quilt Show Reno. I'm Beth from Fabric Chicks, and we are starting our series of interviewing teachers and vendors, sponsors, all that good stuff. I know the show is until June 11th through the 13th, with classes starting on the 8th, but we are going to start enrollment for classes. So you can start enrolling for your classes on Black Friday. If you sign up Black Friday through Cyber Monday, you will get a bedazzled Quilt Show Reno 2026 t-shirt. So that's kind of an exciting thing happening this year. Let's see. I'm giving a couple minutes. I'm trying to kill a little bit of time because Linda McGehee is here with us. She's just making sure her camera's set up right. So in a minute, Linda will join us. As soon as I see her face in the box, I'll pop her on. So hi, Brenda and Stephanie and Susan and Mary Lou. How are you guys? So if you want to, you can sign up for hotels now. The hotels are open. Just classes don't open till Black Friday. Hotels, you want to go to our website, click on the hotel link, and then the code is Quilt26. That will get you into our room rates, which start at $69 a night, which is a really good rate at the Grand Sierra Resort. So that's pretty exciting. It's kind of a fun time. We do have Rob Appel coming. He's doing a lecture on Friday night. So you're probably going to want to stay for that, and teaching classes throughout. I think that we have, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I think that we have about 80 classes and lectures throughout the week. So it's going to be a lot of fun. At 3:00, we do have a Dream It, Make It, Share It on the fashion stage, where you can show anything that you've made, like a tote bag or a jacket or something. We welcome you to share it. And then you can also, Jenny, you are on the right date today. Today's the 27th, I think. Stephanie, the code is Quilt26, Quilt 26. And I think that that Linda's ready. So hang on I'm just going to finish saying what I was saying. Quilt, Dream It, Make It, Share It at 3:00 every day. And you will receive raffle tickets, and there will be drawings. So lots of fun things going on throughout the day. I know that our sponsors, Sierra Sewing and Going Batty, are doing machines that they're going to be giving away. So lots of fun things happening. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to bring Linda on. Hey, Linda, how are you?
Doing great. How about you, Beth? Good to see you.
Pretty good. Exhausted as always, running around trying to get everything done.
Yeah, always.
Always. So you're going to be teaching at Quilt Show Reno in June, but do you have anything else going on right now that people should be aware of? Any classes going on or anything exciting before we get to the Reno stuff?
I'm going to be in Novi next week, and then following that, I'm heading to Mobile, Alabama for a couple of days. A mother is turning her business over to her son. It seems like that's happening around a lot lately.
It is.
And so I'll be helping them celebrate that and teaching a few things and celebrating, and who knows what all else.
Perfect.
So okay, that'll take me down to the end of the year. I'll be working at home, but I won't be out on the road doing stuff.
Right. Well, I think personally that you are one of like the I don't want to say classics, because that doesn't sound right.
Careful what you say now. You could be getting yourself in trouble.
Right. I know. But for those who don't know, I have known you for probably 30 years.
But when did you start 29.
In the industry? When did you start in the industry?
I opened my business in 80.
Okay. And I probably...
So that's 45 years.
Yeah. Well, I think that I've been in the industry about 40 years. About 40 years. So you got 5 years on me. So
Yeah,
we're
but
both
I
classic.
didn't sew in 25 years above that. So
Well, I'm not going to put two and two together there.
I hope you're bad at math.
Yeah, very bad at math. So you're kind of known for your bag making, your clothing, quilting, kind of the whole gamut. Because back in the what my kids would say the olden days, um, uh, you kind of had to do a little bit of everything
Yes,
when you
this
went
is
to
true.
teach.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to turn it over to you. You can tell us or show us what you're going to be doing. You might want to give us some hints, although I doubt you will. But I always like to try because I know you've got a Friday mystery class at Quilt Show Reno. So I'm gonna.
Yes. And that class is going to be fun. I already know the zipper project, and it's not like anything I've done before. It's a zipper in a project. It's a very usable project. I know one year I made bracelets and everybody was thought they were going to put a zipper in a garment, which isn't going to, but this is going to be a zipper in a project and a couple of other little projects. It's Friday night, so it'll be light and easy. We will be sewing on Bernina, so you don't have to bring your machine, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Um, I'm working with Bernina this year on Bernina machines. I think I have one class that you have to bring your own. I'm not sure. I need to look at the schedule again, but I'll know better by June for sure. And I'm sure Beth will have me on another time, so I'll be filling you in on that too. But I'm working on the serger, so I'll be in the serger room sometimes, and I'll be working on the sewing machine other times. So one of the serger projects, and we did a little bit of this last year, but it was on the sewing machine. This year, it's going to be serger, cover lock, put a zipper in, and this is our project. So we'll be doing some embellishing. This has cover lock that's used from the right side as well as on the other side. So you get entirely two different looks using specialty thread. We're going to use a cover lock to put the zipper in, and we finish the edge on the serger. It's a circle, and when you zip it up, it becomes a half circle. And the special about this particular project is you use half of a zipper, so therefore the other side is one piece of zipper. When it zips up, you have a nice clean finish. And of course, we'll have pretty zippers and we'll have fun pulls to complete that project. That's in this Bernina serger room. Now,
So they're also going to learn how to use a serger.
yeah, they'll be using this in the serger room. We'll be using totally the serger. We won't have any sewing machines in there.
Okay.
So this is it's it's not a beginner project, and we'll probably be going from machine to machine rather than having to reset up the machine for every stitch that we're doing. But you will learn a good bit about the serger and the fun ways that you can play with it. Traditionally, you've used the serger to finish seams, and we're gonna do it for embellishment because that's what I'm all about, playing with threads and things like that. Now, I do have another serger class, and it's called Serge into Spiral Patchwork. So we will be doing the spiral piecing, which I've done before on a sewing machine. But this time, sorry about that. But this time we will be working with the narrow rolled edge. We'll be doing some flat locking, use corded piping in the serger. We'll be doing everything on the serger. And it is a little bit quicker with the serger. One thing is when you're finishing the seams, you don't have to press every seam. You can do the whole thing and then press. But this is a project. This is a vest that I've made using the serger for what looks like a narrow rolled edge. What looks like a narrow corded piping is actually the narrow rolled edge with a decorative thread. So this is the spiral patchwork in this area. And then vertically, I've added the narrow rolled edge corded piping. But we're going to use real corded piping, like fabric in the cord, with a special foot on the serger to create a piece of fabric that you could later make into a garment, or it could be a pillow or a wall hang. It sort of depends upon what you want to do with it. We won't have time to get the project made, but we will get the fabric constructed. And one thing I want to show you here, see this stripe? I've used the stripe crosswise over there, and it actually looks like a different fabric. So it gives us you're using one fabric and getting the illusion of 2 or 3 fabrics. I like those undisciplined stripes. Now, of course, we have the Friday night mystery, and that is really going to be fun this year. And then another class or two that we're going to do. Oh, I know I don't have as much time to discuss a lot of other things. We're going to make when are you doing the style shows? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Isn't that correct?
At 3:00.
At 3:00. Well, I am challenging you to use my vest pattern and create a vest using that pattern and upscale or recycle something. So I have a couple of vests behind me I'll pull forward that have been done with recycling. I know sometimes you started a project and you really didn't want to go that route, or something's not going well for you and you just kind of put it aside, but you still have it on the shelf. So pull those pieces out. It doesn't matter whether it's embroidery, the beginning of a quilt, just something you've started that you never intend to finish anyway, and put it together and using the vest pattern. This particular one is with doilies and some other handwork, like we used to put on the dressers and things like that. So it's just a combination of some of those. You can see the back has sort of a yoke area with it, and then the bottom is solid fabric. So I've created the vest out of artwork that was done a couple years ago. Then I pulled out some jeans. And you know, jeans have different colors depending upon what part of the jean they're on. And this is like the side seam. There was a little paint on it. I didn't worry about it. For a slit in the back, I've used a zipper. So that's part of the challenge. You need to put at least 2 zippers on it. They do not have to be for closure. So they could be just an embellishment. So this is part of a zipper on either side of a kaleidoscope that I printed. And then we have a larger kaleidoscope piece in the back. On the front, the zippers starting at the very bottom and coming all the way up. Of course, you wouldn't zip it all the way up there, but it's sort of an embellishing. Leftover tidbits of zipper goes into jewelry. Another class I'm teaching is zipper jewelry. So we will be using zipper tape and creating little flowerets or hearts, or and it's basically a hand stitch or glue class. It's not a machine class, so you don't have to bring your machine. And we will be creating some jewelry that's a little bit more elaborate than that pin. That's just leftovers. So this is denim that's been upscaled. Taking a look at part of another serger project. This is the narrow rolled edge with the piecing on the outside, or the seam allowance on the outside. It gives you an entirely different look, and then continue with your piecing. A little bit of denim on the yoke area combined with 3-dimensional flowers. So another idea for your vest for the style show. And anybody that submits a vest, whether you mail it in and somebody else models, or whether you come to the show, we want you to come to the show and model, will win something. So I am contributing something to everybody who submits a garment for the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And the rules are you have to have at least 2 zippers. They don't have to be functional. And upscale something. Take something from your collection that you have at home that you haven't finished and you probably don't have intentions of finishing, and finish it into a vest to wear. Now, I didn't get over here with my favorite vest, and I'm sure all of you have seen it. And I'm looking real close. It's right here.
So if they want to order a vest pattern, they can go to Ghee's, GHEES.com and order it.
Correct. Yes. Okay. They can go to geese.com and order the vest. There's also zippers, and I'm adding some more zippers. I found some really fun zipper yardage that could be used as trim, or you can put a slider on it and call it use it as a real zipper. This one has the rhinestone zippers, and the zipper was longer, and I didn't want to cut it off, so I just carried the zipper up into the Y part of the garment. There's a couple of zippers that are overlapped on the side that are just there for trim. They don't unzip to anything. They're just there. We don't have to have an excuse for everything we do. It can be just because. And there's zipper in the armhole. I carried it from just above the arm side around the back to the arm side. There's no zipper underneath the arm because that would be kind of scratchy and we don't want to do that. But the back side, the raveled edge of the yoke is staying raveled as opposed to being trimmed under. I don't expect you to spend hours and hours and hours on this vest. It needs to be a quick, easy one. And just make it fun. Finish it up. This one has the yoke lined. And although I have always wanted to finish everything perfectly on the inside, you can see the arm side has just been folded under and stitched down. So we're not looking for you're not going to be ridiculed if it's not perfect stitching techniques. What we're looking for is fun, quick, get her done. And looky here at my heart on the back. That's a zipper. So you need to wear your vest or bring your vest and we'll have somebody wear it for you. Was that an obligation? I hope I didn't overstep myself there.
I mean, everybody made Devin wear their vest last year. And I'm going to tell you, he wore your purple vest last year, and I think he sold like 11 patterns or something. And then I wore it the next day, and I sold 2 patterns.
Well, I don't want to cause any family problems, but he is cuter.
I know. It's kind of a sad state of affairs. But sometimes reality is you're going to look more like a woman than a bodybuilding 21-year-old.
Well, that vest wasn't one that was overly feminine.
No, it wasn't.
But I'm bringing a Mardi Gras vest for him to model next year.
Okay.
So it's got a lot of it's glitzy.
I'm sure he could hardly wait.
Well, it's one that Jack used to wear. So
Okay.
And he got attention from it.
Well, Devin loves attention.
Yeah, I think you'll get some attention.
Perfect.
Okay. Now I have a couple of other classes. One of them is a brand new pattern that the next time we're on, I'll have a live sample to show you. I don't know how many classes we've covered. We're doing jewelry with zippers, really, really fun zippers. We've got the mystery. We've got the serger project. I've got 2 serger projects, and I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it is. But it'll be on the list.
So they can go onto the website and not yet because the classes have not gone live yet. So we're just kind of doing a get you excited preview right now. The classes aren't going to go live till Black Friday. And then if you sign up for classes between Black Friday and Cyber Monday, you do get a Bedazzled Quilt Show Reno 2026 t-shirt. And
Woo!
I know it's pretty exciting. But once the classes do go live, you can hit on Linda's picture, and then that will show you all the classes that she's teaching.
And Opal has me pretty busy.
Yes.
Starting on Tuesday, I think. Tuesday evening's my first class.
Yes. Classes
It'll go all the way to Saturday.
Yeah. So the vendor mall is open that June 8th through the the vendor mall is open the 11th through the 13th, but the classes start on the 8th.
Yes. While y'all are doing all the setup, we're going to be busy stitching.
Yes. So does anybody watching have any questions for Linda? This is your opportunity. You can ask her about anything. And she kind of knows everything about the quilting and sewing industry. Linda actually was back in the good old days, they used to have the Fairfield Fashion Show, which it was an honor, and like it was one of the highest, like most complimented things you could be asked to do was make a garment for the Fairfield Fashion Show. And you were asked, and you did make a garment that was in the fashion show, didn't you?
I made 3.
Okay, well, I already knew the answer.
3. One of them opened the show. And that was on display a couple. Maybe I have to bring them back and display them again. I don't know. You decide. But
yeah,
one of them was called The Bag Lady Goes to Mardi Gras. So it had bags on the inside of the garment. So she had a choice of what to wear with the outfit. The other one was On My Way to the Mardi Gras. That's the one that opened the show. And the other one was a red, white, and blue, but it was right after Katrina. So it was ode to the American flag. So it had glow-in-the-dark thread used on the flowers on the outside garment, and inside it opened into what looked like a flag. There was she was wearing a camisole, blue velvet crinkled with 50 stars on it. And then spiral patchwork was used for the stripes, and it actually looked like a flag was flowing in the breeze.
I think we should do that as a special exhibit again this year, because I don't remember seeing that one.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'll have to get the big box ready.
Yeah, you'll have to dig it out.
Or I'll have to drive, one of the two.
Right.
It is a fur piece from Reno to Louisiana, but it has been driven.
Yeah. I think that would be fantastic. I think the ladies and gentlemen would love to see that on display. Because the detail, anything entered in the Fairfield Fashion Show, the detail was incredible. Literally, the garments were not meant to be worn. It was just for the fashion show. And the designers would spend, like Eleanor made one, and it was like a year's worth of work to make that one garment.
Yeah, it was. I could account for maybe 300 hours.
Yeah, for one garment that you're really never going to wear. I had a little bit of help
for part of it, but it was all my ideas. But to get her done, you needed help.
Yeah, for sure. And you're going to have to go back and rewatch it, because Linda did show some upcycled vests that I think you might be interested in with some dimensional flowers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you guys have any questions for Linda? There it is.
This is the daisy.
Anne's making about 80 garments, so she can change like 50 times a day.
What?
Yeah, Anne's making a lot of garments.
Okay.
Nobody can keep up with her. I asked her if she wanted to do a special exhibit, but she said nope, just for the Dream It, Create It, Share It contest.
So every hour she's just going to change clothes.
She might. You never know with Anne.
You have a special dressing room for her.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. If you guys have any other questions, just type them in and Linda would be happy to answer them. Otherwise, we will see you next Monday at 3:00. We're just going to continue doing these interviews so that we can see what all the teachers are doing. Remember to book your rooms. The room rate starts at $69. And then we have the mystery class on Friday night with Linda. There's just something going on the whole week from Tuesday till Saturday.
And I have classes every day, starting
Every
Tuesday
day.
through Saturday.
Yes. And we might give Linda a break for lunch or dinner. So you might see her out and about in the hotel. Although I've never caught her gambling, but she might. You never know. You never know.
Just going out there is a gamble.
I know. I know. That's true. All right. Ann says yes, she has at least 6 jackets she'll be wearing.
Good for her. Well, she's got time for 3 or 4 more.
At least.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Linda, for joining us. And we want to thank you guys for tuning in and seeing what we're doing with Quilt Show Reno. We'll see you next Monday at 3.
Soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.